Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. Do this work nearly 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, and sometimes on Saturday. Good morning, Sylvia. This is the only place where I do mini free readings. So if something's bothering you, annoying you, please let me know in my comment box. First name and specific question. Good morning, Moana. Thank you for joining my live. Good morning, Dikela. Thank you for joining my live. Hi, Elizabeth. And thank you for joining my live. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Emmanuel, welcome to my live. Okay, if you're new here, please give me a follow, subscribe, keep tapping my live. That really helps me to grow on social media, on TikTok. Thank you for the roses, Sylvia. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Okay, this is the only place where I do mini free readings. So if something's bothering you, annoying you, please let me know in my comment box. First name and specific question. I choose them at random after every read. No guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. And for sure, my 1, 2, 3 top viewers, or if you have an abonnement on my superfan logo on my TikTok live, then for sure I'll grab your question when I do minis. You get priority. Okay, thank you, Elizabeth, for the roses. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading during this live, that's possible. Hi, T baby. Then please go to my bio. It's my picture there. And the first and second links of my link trees are platforms to donate. It's a minimum of $10, €10 for a minimum of 5-minute read. So if you're interested in that, get yourself on the 5-minute club VIP list. You can also go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box, or you can gift a trade from my gallery gift on TikTok. Okay, that's the rules. That's how it works. So please put your own questions. Hi, Simon. Good morning. Great to see you again. We just had me, Lee's daughter, overstaying at our place for a few weeks. I remember her, but I decided not to tell her that. So some social life going on, Simon. Sounds good. Why didn't you want to tell? There's some like unprocessed emotion or just ignoring. But sounds great. Okay, let's start doing some minis. Keep tapping my screen ready on 914k likes, 914 likes. Thank you so much, sweeties. And on YouTube, keep liking my live. That really helps me grow on social media. Yes, share my live, Mohammed. Thank you, Nunu. Stuff to myself. Look, I don't take voodoo anymore. Oh, anyway, so no good to bring up. So yeah, I was busy but quiet again. Back to peaceful life. Yeah, it is sometimes just nice to be on your own. Okay, let's check. Questions. Let's see. Whom we gonna pick for a mini read? Nah, T baby, please. What is Diller intentions towards me lately and the ceremony? What are their intentions? They want to tell you that they have feelings for you that are quite intense. They really care about you. That's what I'm picking up on. Mohammed, will my ancestors allow my marriage to Saida? Saida, yeah. Let's check. At this moment, I'm feeling that they are not pro. They think you need to like think it over. They feel like there's a lot of things that you are not taking seriously that could harm you in the future. So they're like mixed feelings. And I think it's because it's out of their common energy or knowing. So they're a bit like fearful. But I believe you can do it because you always choose the other way. And it's normal that people who loves us are then scared because they don't have that energy or they can't see behind those corners and you can. So do whatever you want and prove them wrong. That's what I always say. You know, if everybody goes to the right, I go to the left. I mean, there's nothing to go where everybody goes. And I do believe you are trusting your gut and your intuition. And that's your navigation system. Spirit is a navigation system, you know? You have your ways or maps, also spiritually, where you put your direction in it, and that's an emotion, not a thing. And that emotion you need to feel, taste, and really believe that it's yours, that you earn it, that it's yours already. And then you just listen to spirit. And I think you're very aligned to that. So then often you do things differently than the eye of earth can see, you know? But doesn't mean that it's wrong. Often there are, you know, there are the special gifts, you know, there are the special treasures. It's always by luck, but yeah, luck, I don't believe in that. Coincidence, I don't believe in that. So that's just that sixth sense. And if you want to know more about that, how spirits work and how you can use it to your advantage, then please buy my book, Dear Universe, Where's My Exit? You can find all information on my website, mediumsasha.com, or you can go to my bio. Thank you. Yes, a little sweet. It's less triggering, I think, Sasha. Just act like I just meet them and hella nice, but too young. And I'm not her type. Think like the military. Okay. I'm more like your bank manager type of guy, boring and into money and numbers type. Oh my God. The real bookie. But it's okay. See her again. Tonight I told her I don't like email guys, which is clear. She sure does like them. Anyway, nice to have home quiet again. Anyway, never know. May see her again somewhere in life. Yeah, maybe people still need to go through a journey like you do. So yeah. Hey, yeah, can I have a general, please? Thank you. Thank you for being my top 3 viewers, sweetie. The general. Ooh, money's coming in. It will be like an opportunity that is handed not like a business proposal, but more like a friend negotiation. So keep your eyes open because it's a gift from spirit, because you manifested that you want something. Sarah, will Wayne contact me tomorrow or this week? Let's check. I'm getting this week, not tomorrow. Let's see on YouTube. Princess K, hello Sasha, how are you? I'm doing great. Wanted to know how Tony feels about Abel. A misfortune and sorrow. Yeah, that sounds good, huh? Money coming in as a friendly gesture. Mermaid, good morning. Will Timothy come back? Let's check, sweetie. Will Timothy come back? I'm not seeing that. It's running away from whatever. So away from your energy. Good afternoon, Sasha. I wanted to know, will only Marisa? I'm getting that's for sure possible. Thoughts are, they're thinking about it. The female is waiting, the male energy is thinking about it. That's what I'm picking up. Let's see. Yes, you're visible, sweetie. Then love blues. When is love coming in? Morning, Lynn. Thank you for joining. I'm getting you need to still say goodbye to past love. Still heal your heart. Your heart is not ready for love yet. It feels sick. So this is the first fix, sweetie. First heart healing. Mermaid, good morning. Will Timothy come back? We did that as well. Okay, so everybody on YouTube, we did on the reading. Nani, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Will the man who wanted to book my apartment for 1 month book it? I'm getting yes. Yeah. Was it Wayne involved in the boat incident? Thank you for being my top 2 viewer. I'm not seeing that, sweetie. I don't think so. Moana, will my grandson move out of the house he's currently living in soon? I'm seeing this moment. There's like what, like no movement there, Moana. Why? It's all thoughts, but actions, don't see actions, him really moving out. Francis, is Ron very worried about when I ask for footage? Yeah, he doesn't trust anybody with that. So it's fear of trust. So build that. The match your shirt you got at going on. Ah, thank you. Yeah, the sweets have the same color. Yeah. Yeah, I love this. I don't eat them, but I do wear them. I think they're really cute. Sasha, your earrings, they are lollipops. Yeah, I love lollipops, but when I eat them, I get like a really bad reaction in my mouth, so I can't eat all this stuff. Colorful food makes me sick. So I wear them because they do give this special fun energy from when you were young and you would see them. You get all like, and then sick. Will my ex Carrie come back to me? Let's check, sweetie Didi. Thank you, Simon. I'm seeing that that person is moving away. They think about the relationship as toxic. So they're running further away from it. So I don't think they are coming back or making a U-turn. Hello, Sasha from Perth, Australia. Welcome to my life. You look beautiful. Thank you. Your energy is amazing. Thank you. May nibble. Yeah, they're just plastic, Simon. Don't get crazy ideas. Uski, I would love a reading about how I'm going to do when my third kid comes in our life. Congratulations, sweetie. You're going to be great. You're really good at it. You're a really ready-born mom. Yeah, it's going to be a pleasure. It's going to be a party. Only blessed Dalida will decontact me. My pleasure. I'm not seeing that, sweetie. That person is busy on another journey. So I don't know what they're gonna do. But it's not connected to your energy. Thank you for the heart. Does Tim love L? Let's check, sweetie. Does Tim love L? No, I'm not seeing that. Just friendship. It's a misfortune because they are still stuck with their heart from somebody in the past. So there's like no room. I promise. I'll send them over. Hello, will Garrett and I get back together? Oh my God, sweetie. Yes, I do see that. You are meant to be with each other. I feel that it's just like a temporary breakup. Yes, you can ask too, sweetie, no problem. Shannon, Sasha, how will my daughter audition go on Friday for acting, please? Let's check. Okay. It's going to be frustrated because it's not going to be like a fair setting. That's what I'm getting. It's like a lot of things, falsiness, fairness, faux, but I do see fortune coming her way. So it's going to be frustrating, but if she can keep her mind together and just like ignore the whole situation, she can make it really a good impression. Question, why now are my downloads so strong? The Dove was a lot to say. It's nice, but I make sure to keep 80% to myself though. Okay, let's check. Why? Because you are finally hopeful. You feel quite home in your body and where you're at. You want them to entertain you and you have control over it. So it's like your navigation system is telling you that there are possibilities to get where you want, but socialization is one. So whatever you need, if you would socialize, it would make it easier to get. So up to you what you do with it. There's just an opportunity. My pleasure, Shannon. Will Ford marry BP? I'm not seeing that. I feel that the female is still too young. Sarah, how will Wayne feel if I stop answering his calls and stop seeing him? That's very extreme, Sarah. He will really be depressed and disappointed. Will I start a new relationship soon, boo-boo? Thank you for being here. I'm getting you don't trust anybody with something that happened in the past. So starting over a relationship needs to start with trust. So work on that. This is really like people smell it that you don't trust them and they didn't do anything wrong. So it feels like weird. Hopefully, yes, I think Compass is working super good. Yes, it is, Simon. And that's what you're hearing, you know, all these nudges and angel numbers and like messages that I hear and translate to English or make an effort to. So yeah, so and often when we're that, we're balanced, you know. So take advantage if you want to make a big step. It's time to listen and try, you know. Knowing what you don't want, figuring that out, finding that out, being gifted to you what you don't want gives opportunities to know what you want. So more what you want. So yeah. What does it matter, sweetie? Could you please tell me if I'll be in a relationship soon, Lynn? I'm getting if you want this long-term relationship and the perfect person, I feel it's gonna take a few months still. I'm seeing for sure not 2025. I think it's spring 2026, Lynn. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great today. If not, let me know in the comment box, first name and specific question. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading with me, that's possible. Then add yourself to my VIP list. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. First and second option in my link tree are platforms to donate. So minimum of $10, 10 euros. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. You can also go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, 10 euros. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. You can also gift a train on TikTok there, and then I'll add you to my VIP list. So if you want to be on the 5-minute dedicated VIP list, then you need to add yourself to it by donating. If you want a mini first name and specific question, I choose them at random after every read, no guarantee. My 1, 2, 3 top viewers always get priority when I start doing minis. Or if you are a super fan, if you're all not that, then please keep tapping my screen, follow me, share my live, subscribe, like my live. It all helps me to grow on social media. Okay, so it's about just be comfortable with weight and life path. I'm kind of chill. Yes, I have so much laughs with the dove. It's all honest. Yeah, that's why, you know, and that's nice places to be sometimes. And it's often silence before the storm, because then when you're at that space, Simon, and my past, then you start feeling the wind like an energy, and you get like restless. You start like doing much more things where you're at, and then at once you get this opportunity, you know. It's, yeah, that's where how it works with me. Love Marie, guidance and on my career job, please. Start doing something that you love next to it. Your job is the means to do something fun, and at this moment your job is your goal in life, but that's not meant to be. Your goal in life is to live and earn money while living. So the meantime you are having a job, but importance of it all is start seeing everything as it is. The job is the mean to something else. So give it less energy and it will start flowing. Start concentrating on something you really care, something you feel that is really important. Luna, thank you. Yes, I got your coffee, Kiki. Thank you so much. You're the first person on my list today. Thank you. I'll do some minis and then get to your reading. Okay, sweetie? Oh, no, I pushed the wrong button. Just a minute. Someone who loves you. Like number 2, new sub. Hi, Sasha. Thank you for being a sub. This person regrets not going the distance with me. Will they be back, please? And thank you. Let's check. Yes, of course. They can't live without you. So just give them some space. They're a bit scared of how life is shifting and changing and losing control over it, because they have these depth feelings about you. So this is like the last opportunity to feel control, but then they will feel that they're unhappy. So it's a choice they need to make. Yeah. So that's what I'm picking up. No, not yet, sweetie. I'm doing a mini still. Love Marie makes sense. Yeah, That's okay. I do welcome a nice, good opportunity for sure. I did apply for a part job. I really wanted, but lack of money for car, get to work. Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah. So maybe that's achieved. So you still need to enjoy your freedom before you're stuck. Heart, what energy do I give off to the team and the boss? To the team, it feels like you're not taking anything very seriously. And to the boss, they think you are, yeah, you're very like all over the place. So not grounded. You need to ground. You need to ground. My pleasure, sweetie. Okay, I'm gonna go to Kiki's reading. Kiki, where are you, sweetie? You donated me a cup of coffee. So where are you? So I can do your reading. Let me know. Yes, you're here. Okay, I'm gonna do the 5-minute read for Kiki, and I'll be back for minis after that. So keep putting your first name and specific question in the comment box, or you can donate and add yourself to my 5-minute VIP list via my bio. First, second option, PayPal me, medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box, or you can gift a train. Okay, keep tapping my screen, share my live, follow, subscribe, tap. Like my live on YouTube, and I'll be back for minis after that. Let's start. Who's coming in love? Who's coming in love? Kiki. Your love life is depending on choices you make. So I'm picking up that somebody is coming back to where you're at. But the question is, are you staying where you're at? Because I do see a job opportunity maybe leading you to somewhere else. So timing is difficult. I'm seeing that everybody will come back where they're at, because whatever your will be pulled away will be temporarily. It's somebody who knows you when you were young and thought you were very attractive, but was in a kind of family situation that wasn't really like yeehaw. So never did anything about it. And I think you were like really teenagers. I feel like you didn't really give that person a lot of thought. But now them coming back and you being a different person, and both have the same mentality. It's like you both left a place and think different about life. And that's not like very common where you're at. That will be the connection. I do see that this person is a very close person. I feel that that will be something you need to like get used to, that, because it's not like social or all over the place. I'm picking up that that person will like put you on a pedestal because will think that you are everything and is very attracted to you. And that's something that will be difficult for you to accept, because you think that that's something like wrong, or you know, or so some pain from the past should be still like cleared, resolved. It's like when people are too kind to you, you lose control. And that's a sadness, because these are things that still need to work on. That's why I think the encounter will take months before it will take place. This is something of growth that, you know, whatever people did in the past to you, you can't like put it on the new person that's coming around. I mean, they have nothing to do with your past, because my heart felt never fully loved. Yeah, this is something. And I think it starts with yourself. You know, you can't change people, and people can act as they want. You don't have like a way to control them, but it's up to you if you take it serious or not. So you taking that serious, it gives also an insight into yourself, how you feel about yourself. Because otherwise, if it's like a mismatch, if somebody would say the grass is blue and you see it as green, you would not take it serious. But this something serious happened here. It made a scar in your heart. So could it be, as it's son of my teacher, my family knows him? I'm getting the sun. And the sun is, yes, I'm getting the sun a yes on it, but I don't know. I'm getting that that's where your road is heading to, and strengths will be found there. So that person should have, can have, not should, can have an important role. For sure, will think you're attractive. Yeah, I'm thinking the only really message I want to say is it's the end of all those challenges you went through in relationships, and you survived, but you were wounded, and that's the thing that I'm picking up with the heart that needs to be healed. Otherwise, a real connection isn't possible. And it was because you felt for these people that are control people. So I don't know if you had in the past a controlling father or father figure in your life, but this is something you need to deal with. Yeah, so the importance for love at this moment to bloom, because you don't need to do anything that those passes will be crossed, is you healing and trusting. Because the problem is, if you put your past on a new person that enters and you project that, or you feel that they need to like prove something that and they didn't do a mistake, you are moving the course where somebody's gonna make a mistake. And it's not necessary, because that's what you put in your navigation system. I want to be scared. I want to be annoyed. I want to be proven that I'm right, that I can't trust anybody. And then you will be proven. So this is something you still need to work on, sweetie. And that's, you still have a few months. So start loving yourself and really get arrogant. When somebody doesn't love you, then it's somebody that doesn't get you. But you don't need to change. If you would change to anybody who has an opinion about yourself, you would be changing 24/7. I mean, in a moment in life, you just need to accept that you're what you are, and that's okay. And if you're not really motivated to do something or change something, then you don't have to. If you are, then great. If not, not. And for sure, there's somebody who will love you all, because you will love somebody all as well, because nobody's perfect. It doesn't exist. Moral. Be your own first priority. See, you need to work on yourself. That's really very important to have this new love connection. Okay, Shasha, I'll try, but it's difficult. I believe me. Yeah, I get that totally. I get that, but it starts with every day just going for it again, going for it again. And difficult, it's as difficult as you make it. You know, nobody's perfect. Go and sit in a place where a lot of people cross and look through them all. Everybody has mistakes, but they do find love. Because perfect doesn't exist. You just settle, and you settle for the best, and then you make it work. I mean, in my profession, I do across a lot of like arranged marriages, and they work too, because it's just a mindset. You just make it work. And if you're really knowing each other and you feel safe around each other and you're like best friends, love comes with that, you know? Being forever together is a long time. You don't create that just by attraction, and you don't. And for sure, this person will hurt you, and you will hurt that person, because you don't know each other, and that makes progress. Thank you, Dukes Meme. Thank you so much. So you need to let go perfectionism and accept mediocre. And then with what you have, make the best out of it. And then you'll see, you grow to each other, you become, because it's teamwork. And teamwork is difficult. You know, when you are working at a project and everybody has their own opinion, and you need to like work together to get something done or get a grade at school, it's work. This is a relationship. You have money issues, you have family issues, you have moral issues, you have so many issues that comes with that. And you need to make it work. So attraction and love, yeah, you love each other when you start knowing each other, when you feel more as one, but that takes time to grow. So from the beginning, already putting somebody in a minus position, why? Just see them and observe them, how they are. Because they can't hurt you anyway. You're a free person. You're single now, so what do you have to lose? So this should be your mindset. And the same with yourself. I am who I am, and probably there are people who are better and there are people who are worse, but I'm mediocre and I'm okay with that. It's better than most. You wake up, you have a job, you look great, you make an effort, you still have hope, you believe in spirit. I mean, you're best more than most. It is. It's much more easy than it is. We are good in overcomplicating things, sweetie. So stop overcomplicating and just, if your house is clean, hi Michelle, and you pay your bills on time, and you try to make a person smile every day, you're better than best. Know that. It's small things. It's really the small things. Simon, maybe one day in a year's time I can always just buy another lake home. Yeah, if I want to even. Question, Sasha. Do they put soda water in my oysters at shop? Should I go to new shop or stay? Please. Sasha, I feel like a new project is coming, but what is it? Will I get paid also? Is it home related or workshop related or something else? Okay, are they putting soda in? Is it possible that it's not like what you soda, but another kind of solution? I'm getting something mixed with soda component, but it's not like, or something that looks the same. So it's a consolidation of soda. Does that make sense? Hi, Mike. Good morning. Should you go to a new shop? Or stay? I think the other shop will be the same. It's just how they do it, and it doesn't really matter. I feel staying is better because you already have a bond with this place. Simon, I feel like a new project is coming, but what will you get paid for it? Yes, I think a project is something to do with a new home. So payment not. Will you get a job? People are thinking of giving you a job, but they feel like you're so difficult to connect with. So you need to be more social, because where you live, when you're not really open, people think something's wrong with you or you're not trustworthy. So you need to change that image. If you want something, you need to build the bridge. Okay. Joey, will I get a job as support worker? Thank you. Let's check, sweetie. I'm seeing that you will get a possibility when somebody gets ill to like, yes, I still teach tarot, Mike. Just send me an email. Yeah, I think it's gonna start with somebody falling sick, and then you can stay. Mimi, hello Sasha, how are you? Does the universe details of our lives have any message for me, especially for right now, going through a pretty tough day, and possibly for the other days too? Thank you. Yes, Mimi, let's check. My pleasure, Mike. Yes, I'm getting from spirit that you need to start listening to yourself. So some meditation, some breath exercises will help. You're going through a rough day because spirits are saying you're not feeling well. So maybe you're getting a bit of a cold or something. I'm not a doctor, but that's what I'm picking up. So it's a physical circumstances that is putting you down, but it's not the enemy. So take care of yourself, okay? The next days, yeah, just take care of yourself, and surprisingly everything will sort it out. So if something is not like need the action today, then just don't and rest. So take a lazy day, that's really important. Amanda, any information coming through on the connection I made past weekend? I'm getting yes, but this person is not trustworthy, so be aware of that, because they really like you. So make it a friend, that's fine. Start building first a friendship. Simon, is it good for me or not? So that would not be a good food. It's not men's semen. That's bad or good. Do like this place, but we have to be careful of food as bad of operation. People come stop sell shopping. Yeah, I know. Does it slow down testosterone? It's really levels. Let's check. You know, no, you can be blunt as you want. I know, but Simon, and I'll tell you my opinion. I'm also against everything. I put back soda on vegetables before I eat them and so on. If somebody tries to get rid of pesticides, it's me. I'm a vegan. I'm since child totally obsessed about foods and how it changed in the last 100 years, and it's for sure one of, in my opinion, the biggest ill maker that exists. But the problem is, do you look to the sky? They're spraying shit. So what are we fighting still? Do you get it? All these stripes in the air, what do you think it is? So, you know, it's a bit hopeless, in my opinion. So the best is to do it differently now. Instead of giving up, I start thinking. And my opinion, but you do you, is to start giving the body things to break down all this shit because we can. So what I do is now figure out what to supplement or eat different or add to my diet to be able to get rid of it, because hormones are signals. So instead of trying to clear it up, it's like impossible. I try to feed my body with things to get rid of it. I'm going the different approach at this moment because it's just so close. Every time I look, there's stripes in the sky. I mean, come on, what are we doing? You're just buying expensive stuff that is dirty anyway. So at this moment, I just keep my rituals as I did and my research, but I'm rather changing my view on it. I think survival is the other way to go, but that's just my opinion. Everything is contaminated. It's so difficult. Sylvia, why is E gaslighting, manipulating, and controlling? Do I feel right? What's the causing it? Thank you. Let's check. Yeah, Joey, we are alive and life is ticking and we're doing our utmost. But sometimes you just need to go about it differently. That's my opinion. But hey, everybody who has another one, please do so. Because we need to be very aware of it and we need to find a solution. But at this moment, I don't know. I really don't know. I kind of think that, so add some supplements. Yeah, I live now in the countryside. They put pesticide and I was sick like hell. I had 2 days fever a month or 2 months ago, if I remember right. And then I talked to my neighbors, and he was sick as well because they were putting pesticides. So I'm here having my biological gardens. What does it matter? I mean, it's if I get sick of it. But I got fever, so my body cleansed it, I suppose. So that's what I'm doing now. That was my aha moment. Like, yeah, I can try raise here biological vegetables and pay like 6 times everything more expensive than other things, but it's contaminated anyway. You just can't help it anymore. Um, so I'm sure the body is very strong. I know the body, if you give it the right things, I really believe in that. My opinion, of course, if you give the right stones, it starts clearing itself. So that's what now is my new way of looking at it. My last home session, I found out 6 things inflamed, and remember doing my food is sick. And yeah, that's why just feed your body differently. That's really important. But the problem is this information is very difficult to get. So that's my research. That's my hobby, figuring it all out. Ah, so, my sweet, sweet Sylvia, what I'm picking up is that that person is for sure a foe. So, is really, really a person you can't trust. I do see that it's not intended. It's a person that actually, from the core, is very pure and kind. The problem is that they are experiencing loss, and loss from a person they were like giving them everything. So probably a past relationship that didn't turn out well. I'm getting that that person was giving all to be to keep that person in their life, and they even went away. So now they feel like people are mean to me, so I'm mean to everybody. they are jealous about your financial situation, and they think of you as a stuck up. They think that you are very like showing your wealth around, and I just can't believe that person think that, because I feel I know you. You are totally not that. But so this person has really issues. This person is very bitter, and I don't know why, but projects it on you. I see in the heart that that person is stuck, so they have like no love connection possibility, and they feel like very sad. So they blame the world for their loss. And of course the world is mean and often is a part of their loss, but instead of blaming the world that you can't change, as we're talking about those pesticides and foods, you better go within and check what you need to survive. And this is the thought you should give it to. You're attracting, Sylvia, all these people, and that's fine, because that's actually your clients, as we talked before about it. So the importance is here to see them as your clients and start understanding that maybe it's interesting to start putting up your career, because then it's private, finance. Yeah, but it's up to you. It's up to you, Sylvia. Yes, again. Yes, again. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. Hope everybody's doing great today. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, Fridays, and sometimes on Saturdays. This is the only place where I do mini free readings. So first name and specific question in the comment box. Thank you for the roses, Sylvia. If you want a mini read, then please put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random, no guarantee. So stop whining if I don't pick you. It means that your energy is low. So get your energy up. Start tapping my screen. Follow me, subscribe, like my live. You can get to number 1, 2, 3 top viewer, or you can be a super fan. Always to catch my attention when I do minis. They all get priority. I'm already on 15k likes on TikTok. Keep tapping. It really helps me share my life. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, Anna's Art. Thank you so much. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading during this live for sure, then you need to donate. It's really easy. Just go to my bio, first, second option in my link tree. It's a minimum of $10, €10 when I'm alive. It's really nothing. For a 5-minute dedicated reading, you can also go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum $10, €10, or you can gift a train on TikTok and I'll add you physically to my list. So follow me, subscribe, like my live on YouTube, and keep tapping my screen. It's good for you, keeps you awake. Come on, tap. Having a tapping context. Okay, let's do some minis. It was protection order now. New home also. Oh, just a minute. I'm missing a few things. Yeah, Sasha, it's a good way to look at it. Yeah, I think this, for me, it's the only way at this moment. What approach should I do excel as a leader in my job? Will I eventually be able to settle? Am I all over the place? Yes, you are. I'm getting the same card. So ground yourself. Jump up and down before you get to that office on the floor, not on the first floor, because I had a yoga teacher who was telling me to ground and I was on the first floor. You can't ground on the first floor. It's ridiculous. But she didn't. She saw it differently. I thought it was ridiculous, but that's me. So get somewhere on the floor and jump like up, like do some jumping jacks or whatever, and land, then go to the toilet, look to yourself in the mirror and say, I'm here now, in the real now, because you're flying, you're getting all these messages from spirit. They all want to help you, but for a earthly person, they don't feel you and they don't see you anymore. So start grounding. That's step 1 and one of the most important. Heart. Simon, I don't talk to people at old home anymore or the neighbors once I found everything out. Welcome to the real world back at them. Yeah, it is. Mermaid, Sasha will only marry Goana. I'm not seeing that. That person not ready to settle down, sweetie. Got a protection order now at my new home also. Oh my God, Simon. Actually think the protection order is for all of them, actually. Oh yeah. I don't think you're singled out. No, I'm not feeling that. Aline Berube, hello, how are you this morning? I'm doing great, thank you for asking. Mermaid, Sasha will only marry Buona. We did that. It was played the week, should better, but it was price of the pin. I love to sort the pin out. Yeah, I'm getting you need to ask questions. That's why you needed to go out to find solutions. People talk about, people have that information. Simon, you need to go out. Will I sell my house? Anina bere bure. I'm getting a misfortune. So at this moment, you'll have to make it look less misfortune. Yes, you can send a train and then I'll add you physically to my list and the train is here. And if you want to be my 1, 2, 3 top viewer, you just give me any gift to get there. Look, they push ash for food, people come food up local New Zealand tribe things. I don't like migrants. I mean, sorry to blunt. Yeah, maybe I just get us. It's only a few weeks now. Yeah, or maybe that's like a substance you can make to drain it out. Like if you leave vegetables for like 15 minutes in baking soda and sea salt, you'll see that two very important pesticides will come and flourish on top. You get all these like circles. So there are ways to clean it in a organic way. So maybe do some research about that. Being health, Shasha, look, I hard men being target, but local crime groups. 22 badges, look, don't you care about badges? Everyone has a badge. Yeah, that's the problem. Yes, or title or disease. Simon, it's all the same. Michelle, is there a message from Spirit for me, please? Yes, of course, sweetie. Let's check. Okay, Michelle, I'm seeing that you should go out and have some fun. You're too closed and you're like too much on your own. I'm getting it's triggering old melancholic feelings from the past, and we're missing all your like frivolity, your little being, yeah, like a papillon in French. What is it in English? Come on, a butterfly. Yeah, a butterfly. But I like more the word papillon. So be more a papillon. Colorful, cheerful, not so serious. Being on your, yeah, butterfly. Being, you know these ballerinas on their toes, you know, when they have these points. Be that, you know. We're missing that. You're always here, there. Hi, Liv, I'm doing great. And now you're like barging against the doors and barging. Can you send a mail after? Yes, of course, Sylvia. Just send me an email with a question. Sarah, will Wayne tell me about his divorce? No, at this moment not, because he wants to have the total control. I love the lollipop earring. Thank you. Yes, of course, no problem. Username, yes. Does Alu love P? Let's check, sweetie. I'm not getting that. Floor, what do I know? What do you know? You know that you are in control and you decide what you want or not want. So start thinking what you want and go after that. Anything positive I can look forward in my career? Live. Let's check. I'm picking up consolidation. Getting more the hang of it. Very positive, but it is. Will my family buy me a camera I asked for my birthday? Mike, I'm getting yes. They're doing their utmost to get it. Simon, or can I buy Frozen online another form? Yeah, that's also possible. Yeah, there are options. Yes, of course. Will Joe and Kate, they will get kids soon. I'm getting, they still are figuring marriage life or something. So I don't think they want actually kids. Maybe they say because it's expected, but in their really core, they still want to enjoy life a bit. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. So if you want one-on-ones with me, please check out my bio or my website, mediumsasha.com. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and sometimes on Saturdays, I'm live on TikTok and YouTube. This is the only place where I do mini free readings. So don't DM me because I don't answer on that. DM me for other things, for sure I'll answer. So first name and specific question in the comment box. If you're my 1, 2, 3 top viewers or you have an abonnement on my channel and that's super fun these days, then you get priority when I do minis. If not, give me a lot of energy by tapping my screen. We're already on 19.7k likes. Let's go to 20. Keep tapping. It keeps you awake and good for me. Good for you. Good to practice the fingers differently than typing. And you can share my life with somebody that needs some guidance, or you can follow me, or you can subscribe, or you can like my life on YouTube. All helps me grow on social media. Thank you so much. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then you need to donate. Just go to my bio. First, second option in my link trees are ways to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name. It's only a minimum of $10 and euros for a 5-minute dedicated reading. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box, or you can gift a train here, and then I'll add you physically to my list. Sylvia, I got your email. Thank you. So I'll do your reading just in a second. Thank you. And Art Life, is there a message for me? Oh, broccoli. Yes, you're too much in your head, Anna's Art Life. You're too much in your head to do something physically today, to tap out of it. It's like you're busy with other people's and their relationships. Nothing to do with you. You don't need to be worried. It's like you tap into these people's life and then it gives you like a kind of reaction. But it's not, if you look with your physical eyes, it's nothing to do with you. So you're bringing on energy that isn't yours and it's wearing you down. And then you're tired and then you're just going to sit and sleep and don't want to move. And we need you up, full of energy, running around, getting opportunities and being at places to get gifts. So hop up. Put your running shoes on, jump up and down, drink something healthy like water with lemon, and go. Go, explore. I did Google it, soak them in salt water, but I think I just buy online frozen. Yeah, testosterone says same in raw, frozen, save the. Yeah, all the. Yeah. I do like them at the local shop. They are super nice people. I near gave the girl my number behind the counter a few weeks ago, but lots big going on. Keep it simple in town last month. You're daredevil. Sophia, how are you? I'm doing great. What will happen to me here in my job? A new beginning. Something new will be offered to you. So, Sophia, be ready for that. Mimi, what does colleague P think of me? It's not romantic. Okay. No, I'm not getting romantic cards. Ice water and then go, yeah, an ice bath. 2 minutes. Ice shower, go, drink some water and lemon and run. I'm picking up, sweetie, that this person feels like you could be a good ally at this job. They feel like you're trustworthy and you want the same things as they want and you love studying and knowing things. So the person thinks you're interesting. Hi, can I get a love guidance card, please? Yes, of course, Latifia. I'm getting fortune is coming your way when it's to do with love guidance. So it means that you need to wait and be happy and be a butterfly, a papillon, till one situation ends and a new opportunity comes. Look, she nearly got my number. Maybe she's on me. I don't know. Message about love, Mike. Message about love. Let's check. Okay. Cards are not saying much about love. It's like your energy with love is totally based on past. You need to shift that around, sweetie. I'm picking up that love makes you feel imprisonment and alone. It's frustrating you. The best with love at this moment is not to be busy with it. Let it flow. Let it come in as it should. Don't interfere with it. Have fun. And love will come automatically. So go out, have fun, be not busy with it. Because otherwise you change that energy. Remember, spirits is your navigation system. You put direction in that. Porsche, what was Dirk's real intention when he came back into my life? Just having fun. Get reacquainted. Be on good terms. And then see if you are the enemy or you're somebody to settle down with. So figuring it out. but he has commitment issues and faithful. He just can't. That's what I'm getting from spirits. It's like he really wants to, but he just can't. Okay, I'm gonna go to Sylvia because Sylvia sent me an email for a coffee, and then I have D. Thank you so much for your donations, Sylvia and D. Somebody else still wants a VIP reading today? You need to donate. Just go to my bio. First, second options in my link tree for a minimum of $10, 10 euros. You can get a 5-minute in-depth reading during this live. You can also go to PayPal me, donate me also $10 minimum. And don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. You can also go and donate a train on my screen, and then I'll add you physically to my list. Those are the only readings that are for sure. All others are at random. Thank you for that you want to donate. No, $10. $10 minimum for 5 minutes. If you put 20, you get 10 minutes, okay? It works like that. Okay, yes, no problem, sweetie. Just let me know when you donated it so I can check, okay? So there are 2 people on the list. I'm going to start with Sylvia. I'll be back for minutes after that, okay? So keep putting your first name and specific question in. And please don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, tap my screen, share my live. It all helps me grow while I'm doing the 5-minute read for Sylvia. Thank you, Carol, for being a bit of a mod. Thank you. I hesitated to ask something. You just have to face it head on. Our relationship is being tested by financial decision. Bas is facing quite a challenge. How can I support him? It's necessary. Okay. Give me a minute. We need some other cards here. Okay. Breathe out. Let's check. Let's check, Sylvia. Oh my God. What's going on here? What's going on? Okay, yeah. He's really facing some financial issues, but nothing will be gifted. So quick wins, you can just like cross them off. I'm seeing in the cards that a lot is unknown yet. So there are more people involved. People are making decisions without knowing everything, and that's really annoying you. And that's the key for success. That's the key of getting out. So this is what you're picking up, that people already are taking decisions or making possibly an action that, can't be repetitive and has consequences when it's wrong on no information. It's like the problem with him and the problem with you is, and the problem between you both is he gets in a panic mode and wants to make an action so he feels in control and is helped or pushed through others. And that's dangerous. And you know that. You are a person that just like, if there's no blood and nobody's falling dead in the next 5 minutes, we're just going to breathe and think about it. We're going to look in different ways about it. That's a smart thing to do. So if you want to help him, you shouldn't speak about topic. You should speak about how to go about it. And you would first need to connect with his. First, you build the bridge that you understand that his journey is really stressful. And he thought he would get help, but it was toxic. But, you always have choices. And choices you can only make when you know all or you know enough. The problem is that you first, before you make a choice, you need to think what is important for me. Like, for example, if you're in a project, you have money, you have time, and you have quality. So where do you want to invest or where you want to degrade? And what are your possibilities? Time, that's your own time. You can put as much time. So for example, when you start a business and you have no money, you put time in it because that's what you have. So thank you, Vivi. So it's really important that you help him on that level. Don't tell him what to do. Don't tell him where he's at, but just help him to process it because he just doesn't have that quality. So you need to step aside and stay away from what is going on and all the mess around it. You just can listen, but you don't need to like be in it. And you just need to listen what is frustrating and what is going on, and then say, you better start having a strategy. So, oh, thank you. I got it. It's a hipsy. You're on my list, sweetie. Thank you. So the importance of it all is, if you want to help him, you'll just stay away from the real situation and you go a bit in a higher. Yeah, but you can, because in the evenings when people come home, you just first listen about their frustration, and then you talk about them dealing with their frustration, and then you just ask questions like, okay, do you know this? Do you know that? Are you annoyed or insecure because you don't know this? So you just ask them questions so they feel they understand. This is a man who doesn't like to be told what to do, but for sure listens in how to feel better, and knows that you'll have a master in crazy situations to feel better. So you can just share your opinion, not because they have to, it's because they want to. So at this moment, he needs to stop being in a panic attack. So what can you do? Go on to the sauna, give him some tea to calm down. I mean, you're his wife, kind of. So create soft music, candles, senses. You know a lot about senses like a witch. You need to calm him down. Yeah, you need to calm him down. That's really important. Yeah, if you would be his wife, he would listen to you. Nothing to do on paper, it's just the reality. Real wife, men, happy wife, happy life mentality. He forgot that a bit, so that's why I'm saying this kind of. So you need to support. That's really important. You need to support, and from support, ask what is going on with them, and then help them feel better. And then in that time, explain or listen or come with suggestions how to feel better. Because the most important now is he needs to feel better before he makes a decision. Because first, it buys time to know more, because there is more information unfolding. And if he makes a decision now, it will be the wrong one, or it will be a pity. And secondly, he needs to think again, because he's out of his mojo. And as a wife, you take care of them. That's what you do. Yeah. Yes, me too. So I'm getting between 4, 6. Yeah. So that was your reading, sweetie. I hope it helped. So in the meantime, see that he's eating healthy. See that he's have action. Like, come, we're going for an evening walk in the weekends. Oh, we're going to go for a hike. You just invent things. Universe, we're all just stardust. We're not this important. It's about money. It's not important. The importance is how he goes through this and how he grows as a person and feels in control. And that's where you need to help him. And that's with no, and now it's not. So he needs to do more physical movements. So then you just tell him that you want to go there, or you want to go hiking there, or you want to do this adventure, and they will come with you. And then secondly, you cook good foods for him, and you bring it over as well, and so they make good choices. And third, you use all the witchcraft things and supplements, tea, ethereal oils. They need to sleep well. You put a purifier next to the bed with the right tea tree, and yeah, that's how you do it, girl. Really easy with your gift. Really easy. You are my little witch. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. Hope everybody's doing great. This moment I have 2 people on my list, I have my pleasure, D, and I have just a minute. Need to refresh a hipsy from Pretty Dark Skin 176. Yes, it's Shy Baby. So I'm gonna do D in just a minute. I'm first gonna do a few minutes. So if somebody still wants a VIP reading today, then please donate in the next 15 minutes, okay? If nobody donates, then I'll do some minis and get off live. Otherwise, I'll keep being online because I don't have private readings today. So if somebody still wants, yes, I have your question, sweetie, but I'll read it to you before I read you. So if you want to change it, you can just tell me in the comment box. Okay, I'm gonna do a few minutes and then I'll get to Dee's reading. If somebody wants to know something, please let me know. Keep tapping my screen, follow me, subscribe. If you still want a VIP reading, then add yourself to my list. Just go to my bio. First, second option are platforms to donate. You can also use PayPal me. It's only a minimum of $10 and euros for a 5-minute dedicated reading. So if you're interested, or gift a train from TikTok, then please add yourself to my list. I understand the cube has been to do a lot of shit. The way the US military treated me and the cube. Yeah, I'm upsetting still. Yeah, but you know, sweetie, if you keep taking the past into your future, then nothing changes. So sometimes you need to be the bigger person and just say, you know, that's in the past, I'm going to bury it. I understand, but I was a part in it and I chose that road and it also gave me a lot of good things. Let's now go and be the person we are really, not so negative, not so, because otherwise they win. If you keep being annoyed by a person or a situation, actually they win because you're still a slave from them. The moment you can forgive but not forget, then you're free, Simon. So you need to free yourself. And it's not easy. And it's really hard. And it's like an addict. You need to work at it every day. But it should be really a lesson to like take off that coat, that identity. Because otherwise you take it all with you. And you know, past does reflect our path ahead. Though no. The past, no, I don't share that. You can think whatever you want, you know that, but I don't know. No, I don't believe that. No, it's again, we made wrong choices, so we know what we want. And if we just can't let go that it's just a lesson, then we'll just not get where we want to be. That's my opinion. Can I ask, does Bob love Brill? Let's check. I'm not seeing that, sweetie. Virgo Moon, hello Sasha. What can I expect in terms of closing accounts and sales before December? It's very hard, Simon. I know it's a constant situation, but I think it's so worthy. I'm getting that you're gonna have like an amazing run to December because you will feel like you can buy everything and you will be free because everybody will adore you. So you're going for a good run. Will I love the new offer there in my company? I'm getting yes, it's the end of the past and finally being something you really want that is coming your way. It does with bad memories and triggers and body trauma. Yeah, and as long as you keep talking about it and seeing it as a problem and not seeing that you had control over it, you will keep having those body traumas. So that's the idea, you had no control. But if you remember how you got there and all the decisions you made and the beliefs you had in that system because people were telling you these things and so on, and you were sensitive to that as a solution. If you go back to that time and you understand that now as a person you will never be vulnerable for this mind fog, you feel in control again. So this is really important to digest still. It's a big thing. Am I gonna get back together with Joshua? We did that. Liz, will Chris eventually leave the third party? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting yes, but they first need some alone time. Shanae, is there a spirit attached to my brother? 100% a caring spirit? Will I start training at the gym in Tel Aviv soon? I'm getting yes in the next 8 weeks. Billy, what happens to me, male cat Fifi? I'm getting it was on the streets, but now a woman is taking care of your cat and figuring out what to do with it. Carolyn, am I pregnant? Oh my god, I'm not a doctor, sweetie, but I so hope so. I'm getting you're on your way. So you're very fertile, sweetie. So get at it. I'm Phoebe. Am I gonna get back together with Joshua? Not picking it up. This person has other priorities in their life at this moment. Pain all the time, every day, and movement issues and tummy issues. Well, it's a constant headache and remind me of anger I have. I do it myself as much as I can. Yeah, it's a journey. It's a journey, Simon. It's a journey. Trauma. PTSD. I know everything about it. I read a book about it and it helped me a lot. That was a Texas university. Texas, they have this clinic for PTSD, and that doctor wrote a book, and it's like a whole page like 4 pages of supplements you need to take, and I took them, Redinola, all kind of, and I felt sick because it's a lot of pills you swallow. But I did it for 3 months, and I was tired all the time, and I was sleeping. But then your brain is like recovering from that, and it did help me a lot. So I'm really happy I did that. Yeah, because it helped me. And I did ayahuasca, of course, that helped me a lot. And I did micro paddles that helped me a lot as well. So for trauma, these are the 3 things that help me a lot. But it's a battle every day. I get that. I understand. But it helped me to go to being okay and sometimes dealing with it. So it's not trauma taking over your life, Now, sometimes it comes, but it's okay. I can deal with it. So I see it. I recognize the pre-symptoms, but you need to turn it around first. And that's the most important. And those 3 things help me. Yeah. Can I get a general card, please? Sabina, of course. Sweetie, you need to see that the path of your life is the worth. Now only good stuff is coming your way. Good stuff is coming your way. So don't be scared to take risks. Start trusting your intuition. So yeah, the past is in the past. The only thing you need to do is emotionally to say goodbye to it, because you learned your lessons, as we are talking, and Simon and you and so many others who had trauma experience here in my life, and Mike, so many. It's okay. We don't need to whine over that anymore. It's done. The buddies, you got your lesson, you know what it's working. So get back on the horse. It's like I did horseback riding, and when I fell as a kid, my dad just put me back on the horse. I had a big knee and an ankle swollen, a blue eye. Didn't care. Go back on the horse, because otherwise you will never do that. It's like the first time I had an accident with my car, I had to drive it, and I couldn't get home. Just drive it again. I was like, yeah, but I ripped it up. No. So I took my dog. I went back on the road. I mean, this is what you need to do, Sabina. Just get back on the saddle and just drive, and don't think about it. It's just waste. You did this thinking, you learned. You're not that same person anymore. So trust again. Be open for that, because you're missing a lot of chances if you don't. Okay, let's go to D. D, where are you, sweetie? You donated me a cup of coffee. Let's go to D. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years. Only on TikTok, YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes on Saturday. These are the only places where I do mini reads. So if you want still a mini read today, first name and specific question. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading that I'm going to do for D and afterwards for Sash baby, then you need to donate and get yourself in the next 15 minutes on my VIP list. Just go to my bio, first, second options in my link trees are ways to donate, or you can go to PayPal, medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift, and then I'll add you physically to my list. Okay, D, your 5-minute read is starting now. I'll be back for minis after that, okay? Keep tapping my screen, follow, subscribe, share my life. Hi, Sasha. Just found out my ex-husband had a woman in our home while I was overseas. I won't confront him to avoid drama, but can you give me insights to this? He wanted to get back with me, so glad I didn't. Oh, my God. What a story. What a nice surprise to get home. Okay, what's going on? Okay, your husband has problems of being on their own. It's just something that is not working together with them. They feel like, and you, in the meantime, he just needs somebody. It's like when he's on his own in that house, he knows he fucked it up. Sorry for my word, but that's what I'm getting, and that's what I'm telling you. Because he knows. He knows he's not going to find a second you. He knows your value more now you're gone. So him wanting you back has actually is a loose component of his actions. Him really fucking this situation up is actually it's really making him small, and it feels like a screw up. So he has a lot of like self-doubt and feels really crap about that he didn't make it work. He feels like less manly. So he needs to find a way to reassure that he's still a man. So these women, they don't mean anything. It's just they want him, and he's adored for that small time. So he feels like he's still a man. Because his family, his reputation, his way that he believed that life should be leaded, or how to go through life, is broken by your divorce. So he's actually just depressed, and that's his medicine, to feel whole, to feel something. So actually he's in a depression. Apparently he wasn't even that grateful, and he wasn't satisfied. Yeah. So what I'm picking up on is this person is self-medicating with finding women that think he's somebody, so he feels somebody. He lost his own worth, his own strength, his own. So that's what I'm picking up, sweetie. And he thinks that in the meantime, there's still a possibility with you. So as long as you don't tell him you know, he still will come and try to convince you in time that you need to try it again. But the problem is that this is a different person you are seeing across yourself. You do you, of course, but you need to be very realistic that that breakthrough made him feel less of a man. So often, and this person for sure, feels that what the world thinks about him, that's a big deal. So if he finds out you know, then you'll think less of him. So he will be totally terrified, feeling even lower. I feel that this person really loves you, but is actually so young in their mentality, in their life choices. So they just think that everything is okay. They don't have the maturity to be your husband. And the difference is when you met, you knew that already, Desma. So it means that you can really trust your gut. So you made the right decision. Why spirits show you that, and why you don't especially need to tell something with that, because you can really like make him even feel worse. I don't know if you feel like you have to or not, but I would always say karma, spirit, deal with it, or the creator, but it's up to you, whatever you do with it, because you have that information. It's just spirit telling you that this is the end of a road, that this is like, because sometimes you are hesitant. Sometimes it seems so easy. Sometimes the other decision of staying seems so uncertain. Yeah. So this is brought to your attention to explain that whatever happened, it was for the good, because that's his real character. He's just an insecure person, and that's something you don't need, girl. And just for sure don't deserve. I can't believe how I went from so obsessed with my husband to detached, feel nothing. Yes, but that's the best, because when you feel nothing, then you're done with it. If you still are angry, you still keep that connection. For spirit, it's like you're still together. So that's why it's so important to feel nothing and to learn your lessons and to understand that you were a different person. But actually, like, have a glass of champagne or prosecco on it to feast on your growing up, because this Desma today feels nothing. This is growth. This is what you had to feel then. So you're never gonna make that mistake again. So hey, you, Ching ching on Desma. Let's pull an oracle card for you. Castle. It's time for healing, not war. Again, as I feel, I don't think you need to confront him, but you do you. And that's also the oracle card. You should celebrate. You should have a party. You know what you don't want, so you know more what you want. And that's actually how you should live life, P. So I'm so proud of you. Hey, hey, high five you. Well done. Good for you, because this is strength. This is strength, you know. Sometimes making a big fuss or a fight is just pouring your frustration, but it's not strength. This is strength. This is good, in my opinion. Okay, next on my list is Pretty Dark Skin 176 with a question. I'm going to do a few minutes and then I'll do her question. If somebody still wants a VIP reading today, you need to donate really quickly in the next 5 minutes. Just go to my bio. First two options in my link trees are ways to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10, 10 euros. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. You can also gift a train and then I'll add you physically to my list. I do the same drink like 2-3 times a year, especially that moment. Yeah, those are moments to celebrate. Yeah, I don't drink alcohol either. But those are moments you really, a little glass of champagne is for sure very welcome then, because it's worth it. And I do believe that celebrating that makes a momentum, and the body needs that. It's like we need to mourn, we need to be sad, we need to heal, and we need to celebrate. And we just go on from the next to the next to the next. But this is a big celebration worth. This is really very big step. Very big step, feeling nothing. This is amazing. It sounds stupid, but it is. It's so difficult to get there. Oh my God. Yeah, and I'm looking into supplement things that are expensive and on welfare. Yeah, I know. So, you know, at that moment, yeah, I always take it step by step, you know. Supplements are very expensive and they're only getting more and more expensive, Simon. Why? I know. But you can just like start with some basics, or if you buy them in big amounts, often they're, or sometimes they have these special offers if you live in America. Because often my supplements come from America. Yeah, it's small steps. Yeah, you can't buy them all because you'll be bankrupt. I know. But the book is about a neurological center in Texas. You need to Google that. And it was a big part on Dr. Phil episodes like 10 years ago, something like that. He was like a fixed person to do scans for people with PTSD, and he wrote that book. And that's what I read, because it's a lot to do also about diets and stuff that you can do without spending money. And then he had these supplements, and I just took them all for like 3 months. In the beginning, like I was sick for 3 weeks, but just keep taking them, and I'm much since then. And I never had to take them anymore. So I love things that just keep being good. And then the Wim Hof, that's I'm still very, the breathing exercises of Wim Hof and the cold showers. As Sylvia knows, big fan of that, me. So I'm still doing that. Keeps me also very focused. And that was also created by Wim Hof, who was also PTSD because his wife kissed his 5 kids and jumped from a big building in Amsterdam and killed herself because she was depressed. So he did a lot of research in helping people with depression, and that he just went into the cold water to get himself sorted, and it helped. And now he has a big center and it's quite famous. So yeah, it's really sad. It's really sad, and it's still so sad he couldn't help her. So he dedicated his life to help people with psychological problems. And I met him once in person, long time ago when he wasn't famous. So yeah, Wim Hof is for sure something, and he has a free app as well, and it works for me. Yeah, and I do believe that PTSD, you can just see it in an MRI. With me, they could see it as well, but often they don't use those techniques. Yeah. Nelly, is Danielle thinking of me? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting no, they're busy with another project. I'm sorry, sweetie. Okay, I'm gonna go to Shaz, baby. Where are you, sweetie? You're next on deck. I'm gonna do your reading. Just baby or pretty dark skin 176. Where are you, baby? I see you're liking the live, so you're here. Just let me know you're in the live so I can do your reading. Yes, you're in. Okay, I'm gonna do your reading and then I'll be back for minutes after that. And if nobody donated, then I'll close my lips and do some minis and go off live. And I'll see you on Thursdays. Okay. Let's start your 5 minutes read, my sweetie. Okay. Porsche, will Derek reach out this month of October? What's Derek's intention about me? Does Derek have feelings for me? All I know is he went silent and he's focused on football last semester and he wants to get drafted. Okay, let's get to his energy. Porsche, will Derek reach out this month in October? Is Derek reaching out? Does he want to? What is clarity? What is... Okay, at this moment, what I'm picking up, and I'm starting with the energy between you both. Okay, he feels like he's communicating with you. He feels like he communicated that he will be... Yeah, I'm feeling that he feels that everything is okay, and he doesn't feel like he's like not responding as he told you whatever, or told you ahead what he was encountering in. I'm feeling that you are really disappointed, but your disappointment is connected to past relationships where people ghost you. So you're very sensitive in different communication situations. Also, it makes you very uncomfortable not being his prior thing in his life, because football is it now. So at this moment, I'm seeing that him taking a step down in this situation triggers old past pain from you. So all this discomfort you're going through, I feel that he doesn't, because I feel like he's very confident. He's a guy like, if I say so, it is so, so trust me. But you're not seeing that. And yes, energetical. Start with electrolytes. Drinking electrolytes, it really helps. So what I'm picking up on is, sweetie, that at this moment, this person is just doing their job or what they believe. And it's a lot of work and it takes a lot of attention. But I'm seeing that he will come back to it. So the silence triggering you. So I do believe he's going to reach out in October. Yes. You will not expect it, but he will. I'm getting that he will not realize that time moved on so much. I think he will not understand when you will be hurt or pain, or because it comes from past situations that he's not very connected to. His reason is that life just moved on. It's like people are asking him, yeah, I'm picking up that you are a comfort. I'm getting that he misses you. He feels like if he wouldn't go for this football, whatever career or opportunity, then he would like make you his highest priority. And you know that's why you feel that. I'm getting that, yeah, but that's just being... The following is more for the outside world, for the reputation, because they are in this group. So I wouldn't take so much personal in that. It's more for the show, not be with them, because he doesn't want them. I feel like he's emotionally connected to you, and being a footballer, the emotion or that career that he's going for, emotion is everything, that you feel like trustworthy. And of course you have an image, I get that, but you don't want to be with that image, you want to be you. I'm saying that those two worlds are... I feel like he knows he can't like give you everything he wants you to give, because he wants to focus on his football career, and that's asking a lot of him. So he's like shifting. And then he thought maybe to move on and like focus only on his career. But then he started missing you. That's why he came back. So the importance now is that you could move closer to each other and really build something if you both find a way that he can like manage both. Kicked me out of TikTok. Yeah, but that's image. That's what I've got. Image. So I'm getting that at this moment, that life is image. And then when that life is taking less time, like he gets some free time, then he's drawn back to you because it's a person that can't be on their own. So you will always come to second. So is that what you want? I feel like the silence and the understanding, 5 minutes are past, but I think that's really important for you, that if you accept him, your whole life will be around him, because I do see him around like November. So maybe I'll connect with you in end October, begin November, when the Christmas spirit is coming up. Then he wants to chill because and there's like nothing happening. But the importance is you already making up your mind. Do you want to be second all the time? Because you are worth so much better. And they just have this idea that you will be okay with everything, that you are easy because you care so much about him and that you will always take him in. I mean, this is not okay. Because I feel like, how can you be happy with that? And if you look to your past, where people always took advantage of you, then maybe this is going to be the same. So the importance of it all here, first, is how you want to be treated. So when they connect with you, you can have that conversation, or you can like figure it out. If that person will still in the beginning will focus 100% on their career and you'll just be like an add-on to it and you need to wait, or is he okay in making you a part of that life? These conversations need to be held, because he's just thinking today is football, today is this, today is that, and time is coming by, and then the moment he has nothing to do, then he starts missing you, and then he will connect with you, and you just need to be ready. I mean, that's not correct in my opinion, because you are an amazing person. Don't forget that at all. And I feel your energy, and I feel so many other people are in your environment that for sure are potential lovers, but he has something special. But maybe this is past, something from your past, that this is the same kind of energy and you want to turn out different so you can have peace or something. So I don't feel like it's really love between, it's more like an addiction that you have. Like, I will get that person and it will say sorry and it will prioritize me. And I think that's connected to the past where people took advantage of you. And I feel like you need to like make it right for yourself or something, but sweetie, you don't. You just need to be happy. And, you know, if his passion is football, then let him have a fantastic football career on his own. Because no health, well, think person will stay with a person that can't like manage it. I get it. When you want to be something, you need to put a lot of time in it, but you can still, a day is long, it has 24 hours, then you sleep less, but you still are with your girlfriend or the person you care. I mean, it's not so he needs to prioritize you. I think if he doesn't prioritize you, then you're just gonna get hurt. So think about what is important for you, what should be, how you want to be treated, and wait till he reconnects with you, and then give him a tower moment. Unplug, relax for a spell. So you'll just tell him, yeah. And otherwise, just, you know, this is your last chance. That he will never see coming. Yeah, I'm walking away. Yeah, I would do that. And then, or he's gonna change his attitude, and I believe he will. Yeah, castle. It's time to healing, not war. Yeah, he will if you are so knowing what you deserve and you really figured it out now, and as you tell me, and you're gonna tell him that, it will come so strong from your heart that he'll know that you are serious, and then he will know that next time you will not be available, and then he's gonna think. I think that that will be a breakthrough. Knows I was so easy to come back and forgive. Yeah, and it's your right, and you're a great person. You're very soft, you're very kind. I think there are very little people in his life that have this energy as you, so he should better be very happy with you and start treating you correctly, and that's what you deserve. And I do believe that this is a good person but has problems on focus and just forgets. And you're not a person to be forgotten. You are a person that needs to be on his head every day. So make yourself a challenge to stay with him if he makes work from it. And I think that works because that's why he wants his football career. He wants something that is impossible. That's his character. That's his character. He wants the impossible. He wants football. I mean, it's very rare that people get it. So he wants the impossible. I have a son who's the same. So make yourself then impossible, because if you make yourself easy, they forget about you. It's not that they're mean. I don't believe it's out of a nasty spot, but you have this trauma from the past. So if he loves you, he needs to take that into consideration. But you don't need to blame him for that, but you need to tell him what your needs are, and he needs to evaluate that if he loves you. And if he can't do that now, he's not going to do it when you're married, when you have debts to pay, if you have children crying at home, so you better find out if he has some balls to do it now. And otherwise, that's not your man, because I do feel like you want to settle down. So this is a very good test, like where it's at. And that's your decision, and you're a person that needs to see before believe. So wait till he contacts, know what you want, put it out there, and see how he moves on from there. And I think he will change. And why he's getting you off social media? Because he's creating a social person, and he knows you will be jealous and look for things that doesn't exist. So that's why he's pushing you out, so you wouldn't know. But it's so stupid because you can always know. So, but that's our men. So good luck, and thank you for your donation. Simon, B12, think you told me this year ago, Shasha, if I remember. Oh, I don't remember anymore, but all my lives are on YouTube. Anyway, yeah, the other supplements can only help. Yeah. Can I send for another question? Yes, of course. Just donate. I'll still have time. Yes, of course. You can send another donation. No problem, sweetie. Yeah, you need to take a lot of minerals, Simon. That's for sure. So, like Himalaya salt on your stomach, or Celtic salt on your not stomach, on your tongue, is like really good, because then you get all those minerals, and it's cheaper than all the mineral pills. And I don't like to swallow the mineral pills because I get sick. My stomach's not good at it. So I do that, Celtic salt on my tongue every morning, sometimes a few times a day when I have a cold. A lot of garlic and onion, that's really good, also heals. For the brain, for me, it's omega-6 and 3 in this kind of range from Dr. What is called? It's AFAS, fatty acid, AFAS, totally vegan. So that really helps. A gift for, does Derek have somebody else? Yes, you can gift a train if you want to. That's the same as a coffee. That's 5 minutes, or you can do a mini. Look, if I wanted to build one since I was a boy, and I still want to, I can't. Crazy. A truck. But you still had a car to remodel, no? So your garage is still coming out. The chemist sells minerals, salts. Yeah. But you need to put them on your tongue, because the thing is that if you have the good salt, it's a bit wet, because there are some minerals that if you put them on your tongue, and once you put them in a pill, or you digest them, or you cook it, those minerals are out of that salt. Butterfly, yes, of course. Yes, mineral water helps too, but that's stupid, because they kill the water and then they add minerals to it. So that's actually just water that should be water. That's why I add always salt to my water and back soda. Celtic salt and back soda. I'm getting butterfly justice is served, so people are getting your karma. So everything will be rebalanced again. Sudan, does Jimmy like me? Let's check. I'm getting they're okay with you, but they don't like you specifically or something. Floor, can I expect some romantic this year? Oh, let's check, sweetie. Let's check. It's like such a big mess, that romantic space in your life. It has like, your heart is all over the place. You didn't like clear it up. It's like an addict full of junk that is just put down and you just have no time to deal with it. So a new project is not easily to get there, or it's like it's totally cluttered. So start uncluttering it. We'll start training at the gym in Tel Aviv soon. Yes, Mike, I got in the next 8 weeks, sweetie. Carbon fit for years. They're not going anywhere anytime. Well, I'll get to them. No, it's an ongoing project. Probably your grandson will still inherit the same. Hello, how are you, lovely lady? Can I please ask a question? Yes, of course, Lisa. No problem, Mike. My pleasure. Okay, if somebody still wants a VIP reading today, then please donate and let me know in the next 2 minutes. If nobody donates in the next 2 minutes or tell me they donated, I'm gonna go off live. So I'm gonna do a 2 minutes mini. So if somebody still wants a mini today, then please put your first name and specific question. I'll be back live on Wednesday, okay? May I ask Tess if she wants to work on the car bills? Of course, I will have to pay her, and that she is not cheap either. Yeah, but she's good. And she's okay with payment treatments, so she doesn't like need to get her money right away. So for sure you can like get something done. Cancer rising. Hello, Sasha. What positive things can I look forward to my career and life in general? I'm picking up you are moving to magical goals, but what are your goals? Again, spirituality is your navigation system as ways and maps. You put your direction in because you feel you deserve something. So at this moment, Cancer rising, what do you feel you deserve? You need to meditate on that and feel that and say that over and over and over again. And then it's gonna flow because the flowing is there, but there's no direction. So we're getting nowhere. Oh, Lisa, I don't know when people die, but let's see what the cards say. I do get happy family gatherings, so I do think so. Dodja, how are you, Sasha? I'm doing great. Can I look forward to the last 3 months of the year? A lot of family, happy moments, cuddly moments. So good stuff is coming your way, but more on an emotional level. Yes, I bet once the money got my account, this will survive me. I bet I don't even need to train her. No, that's why. That's what I feel for you. Okay. Also, will my mom make Christmas? Yes, we did that. I've been to the doctor and I'm waiting my result. Do you know if I have leukemia? Oh my God, sweetie, I don't know that, but let's pull a card on it. I'm not a doctor. I'm getting... You have something that you will have to learn to live with. So I don't know if it's leukemia, but for sure something is attacking your immune system. I'm not a doctor, but that's the cards are. I do feel that it can be treated because it's in a very early stage. So I do see that you will be okay. That's what I've got. And it's a wake-up call that you first need to take care of yourself before others, Missy. I bet once money got my account. Yeah, she's God with the cars, yes. Driver too, she's not a good God type. Heart, general. Okay, let's do a general for a heart. I'm getting say yes to everything. So ground yourself and say yes to everything. My pleasure, sweetie. You know, it sounds very scary, all this leukemia and cancer, but you know, so many have it and so many are alive and so many are kicking. So don't become your disease. Never. I have MS, but I walk again. Just don't become your disease. And now it's went away, but it can't go away. So, where I'm not a doctor, and for sure listen to doctors and really follow their advice, but for sure as a private person, don't be the disease. That's really important. Whatever disease you have, I know it's serious, but you had it before you knew it and you were fine. So often when people find out, they get more ill, because then they start being that. So just feel and be okay. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has rashes and immunity systems, and we're all fighting something. We're fighting cancer every day, even if you don't have the cancer prediction, but it is because those are cells attacking human cells attacking each other. So for sure, no stress. Most, I believe, is the big cause of this always stress. Yeah, so it's really not the end of the world. It's maybe the beginning. And that's the beauty of my world, is that I have a lot of clients that are still all alive that think it as a journey, and the same as a breakup or a marriage, or you need to see what you were doing and your body's saying now, hello, this and this is not working for me. So you need to shift and change. And that's the most important. Don't think that taking a pill and keeping your lifestyle, you will survive. No, this is a warning. You will, whatever you do, whatever medicine project will be perfect for you, you will also have to understand that you are wearing your body out. And most women and men who get those diseases are people who are only helping others and not themselves. So again, that's why my book, that's why I'm always pledging, first take care of yourself, then take care of others. And I know it's a struggle. I'm dealing with that every day because my kids and my this and my dogs and my other stuff. But the most important is yourself, sweetie. So sometimes having an illness, let people finally do something for you. So how, whatever it is, I know you can, it will be minor, so it's treatable, but you also need to change your mindset and for sure see it as a wake-up call and start doing some sports, start making healthy decisions. Even it's very difficult, as we were talking, I don't know if you were in my life at this moment with Simon, that it's very difficult to make healthy decisions because everything is full of pesticides and so on. Even you try to get results, but you can treat your body different, you can feed your body different, you can think, your mind is so important. There are books and so many like examples of people fixing like back problems and walking again just by their mind, rebuilding it, taking a book how their spine should be, and they're rebuilding it with their mind, and after a while their mind, their spine is rebuilt, and our mind is very strong. So this is probably an illness because your mind was doing it wrong, and now you need to work on your mind to get it stronger again. So see it as a wake-up call and change your life because you still have a long life to live. We saw before, but I won't stop building cars. I want to build now many. Yeah, I follow the money. Whatever company helps, I go with. It will help with trauma. Yeah, I do believe that. Keeping busy with your hands really helps with trauma. Find healing in different ways. Yes, of course, we do. We do, and a mental illness or a physical illness is the same, but it's, do you become the illness or do you see it as a wake-up call and you fight it, and it's gonna take some time and you do it day by day and you'll have some bad days, I get that, but it's, the most time you're moving forward, you're doing a great job. And then you can help others who are suffering the same or getting that message, and you can enlighten them, and that's how giving forward helps. Okay, sweeties, I'm going to wish you all a great day today. I'm going to be back on Thursday, so hope to see you. If you didn't follow me or subscribe yet, please do so. I'll be back on Thursday. If you want, in the meantime, a one-on-one with me, then, or a pre-record private, then please go to my website, mediumsasha.com, or my bio. I wish you all a great day. Wish you all the best, and everybody stay strong, stay healthy, and, stay on your life path. Very important. See See you on Thursday. Bye. Everybody on YouTube, the same. I wish you a great day. I'm going to see you back on Thursday.